understand what you're saying. Yeah, to keep a lower orbit for the actual lander. That's an interesting idea, actually. Thank you. So, before we leave, Jedfin. I mean, he's not gonna land on the Mun and then not do anything on the Mun. So, we have our little trash yard here. Jedfin, of course, will plant a flag with our mission logo here. Ta-da! First Mun landing. This stuff was totally already here when we landed. Okay. I mean, as though Jedfin was going to let Bill have all the fun here. Actually, you know, while we're here, we could just disassemble these parts. Wait, does he have a repair skill? Does Jedfin have repair? It's too late now. We're done. We're done with this. We're done with this. We're through. We're over. We'll do surface experiments next time. There we go. At least Jedfin is responsible and cleans up his mess. You know what I'm thinking? We should disassemble the landing legs. They're pretty heavy. We could disassemble, there we go, the lamps. Everything has weight. So anything we can save on, we're gonna save on. Thank you for that follow. Totally done with this. So the Jed have the repair skill. Look, I don't know, and I don't want to know right now. That we can disassemble. Anything else? We could probably lose a battery pack. We could lose that one. Disassemble the high gain antenna. Everything to make this ship as light as we can possibly make it. Not that, Jedfin. No, no, you cannot stay. Come on, buddy. Be realistic. Darn it, Jedfin. No, no, you're gonna go home. I know you like it here, but you're gonna go home. That got us 524. Disassembling a lander, did you need to get back home? Is that the reason I could go home? Yeah, I don't need comms. Ladders, yeah, those struts we can probably get rid of. Let's try this, those struts. Disassemble the strut connector. Good point. This camera we don't need. I believe, did we not have a camera on the ground here on the floor? Thought we did. To have a look at the landing from the cockpit if we needed to. It's kind of tricky to see from here. Oh wait, is that it? That is it down there. Hold on. It is right underneath the nav ball. Radial mount camera. Disassemble. Go without me, you catch a cab? Yeah. We don't need the ladders. That's a good idea. Man, it will be lighter without jet. Yeah, you know, jetfin. Who needs jetfin? Disassemble the ladder. Let's go up. We're gonna disassemble that ladder. Oh god, jetfin! No! Bored. That gets us 545. Kerbals are weightless while inside the craft. Kerbal logic. Yeah. I think the landing legs can probably go, but the problem is if we disassemble one, the lander's gonna fall over. Ideally, I would have liked to disassemble these. I think this strips the lander to about what we can get it. Yeah, see, these still have enough monopropellant, and monopropellant will help us maneuver in orbit. It will get us... Ooh, no, these might be necessary. Not necessary, useful. What do you think? Is this the... Destroy one solar panel? Yeah. Yeah, good point. This will probably get us more energy than we need. We could probably do without a solar panel. You're right. We still have perpetual batteries, see? That's good. Actually, we have 4 days of everything. 4 days of food, water, oxygen. There is some food and water and oxygen here. If we move everything in here that we need to, we might be able to cut the life support, destroy these things, because I think these are fairly heavy. Actually, we need to destroy that one. Oh wait, we have 2 carbon dioxide modules? We didn't need 2 of them. Disassemble. We only needed 1. We're up to 547. I think this is about as bare bones as we can make this thing. Does your food, water have weight? Yup, it definitely does. Don't need 4, but I don't think we can adjust. I don't think we can just remove this stuff. I mean, the shielding. If I could get rid of the shielding, that would be amazing, because that stuff is heavy. The Kerbals really need both legs by now. Retreat to real Apollo 13 scenario, don't we just? No, we don't need 800 for an orbit. That would be way too much, I think. Would we? Actually, I think we do. No, you know what? We're gonna have to try this. This is just it. This is what we have. Yeah, I don't think we can ditch the food. I don't know how. I mean, we could get rid of the carbon dioxide scrubber, but that's not that heavy. We may... Actually, we have a lot of monopropellant. We probably will need that as fuel, though. If only there were an easy way to get rid of that fuel. The food and so on, I think. Bob doesn't have any inventory. Jetvin doesn't have any inventory. I don't think we have anything left. 584 orbits. See? I knew it. We could disassemble the landing struts after we've lifted off. I think this is just what we're gonna have to do. This is just what we have. We need to burn in this direction, right? Help me check. We need to burn in this direction as far as I know, because this is away from our target, which would be that direction, but we need to go in that direction. We need to go there, which is, I believe, in this direction. Disassemble the battery. Yeah, that's actually something we can do. Disassemble. Besides, we have our solar panel. 548. I can't believe it. I think this is what we have. I don't see anything else that we can reasonably scrap while we're on the ground. 9 degrees is east. Always go east. Yeah. Okay. Dear God. We could get rid of this, but I don't think it's that heavy. Actually, we have an antenna there. We can also get rid of... I mean, it helps with their emotional state, but look, dying is also a big drag. Disassemble that part. Board. 594. This is about the bare minimum if we want to keep the monopropellant, which I think we should. It's 40, 60, and 20. That gets us 160, yeah. RCS we need, that we need. I think this is the minimum. We're gonna have to do it. My plan is going to be to get a lower orbit. Just get us into an orbit, because I like that idea of using this craft to pick them up rather than the other way around. Dying can be quite depressing with a victim indeed, so... Okay, we're going to try and get this into a lower orbit. See if we have any delta V, and then indeed lower this, maybe lower this one to pick them up, because then we're still in an orbit, and we can just use the last delta V that we have to get out and get back to Kerbal. By the way, notice how these other things that we dropped are in a very elliptical orbit right now. Can we not just hang out for a day until they've consumed some food? I guess we could. I guess we could do that. I mean, let's at least wait a little bit until this is over here. See what that does. See if we get any increase. Our food is hardly decreasing. Our oxygen is, though. 549. Carbon dioxide is increasing. It's not really helping. No. I mean, this was an hour, of course. I don't want to wait a day because we also have very limited resources to actually get back. Just gonna go for it. We're just gonna have to go for it. If we'd been on a better plane, if we'd been down here or here, I would have tried to remove the landing legs while we were standing. But no, we're gonna burn in this direction. We're gonna go for it. What the hell was that? What was that? Oh god. Okay. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. We're gonna go directly in a 45-degree angle. See if we can get that burn. Get the apoapsis up to about 10. Actually, if we have 30 seconds, Jedvin, EVA, disassemble. Come on, come on. Disassemble. 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 Board. Burn. Come on, just straight to the side now. Get the RCS involved. Oh god. Oh god. Thank you for those follows. That's 10 kilometers. We're gonna wait until we reach our apoapsis and then burn to see if we can circularize at 10. Hey there, Zach. We're trying to get back to our orbiter, even though we have too little fuel. It's like sawing a branch of a tree while you're sitting on it. Absolutely. Attack fuel balance is a good mod for dumping fuel and food and such. Yeah, maybe I should look into that. Can use a lot of the monopropellant that we have. I was hoping that this would be more efficient, but it is not right now. But we'll use anything we can to get us into at least a stable orbit so that we don't die. Oh god. Getting the lunar orbit to like 7 kilometers? Oh god, we should have... I was worried that we might crash into something like a mountain. Hey Joe, thank you very much for hanging out here. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a better day than Jedvin and Bob. Okay, come on guys, come on. 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 7, oh god, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're in an orbit! We are in an orbit! Use this to take your craft down even lower and thread the needle, quote unquote. We are in an orbit. We are never going to get high up enough to get to our other manned mission. Oh god. Thank you. Oh. Dear god. I can't believe the apoapsis ended up being at 20 kilometers. We're gonna see if we can circularize this. I don't think we're gonna be able to get any higher. We have 23 meters per second. 23. We might be able to get close somewhere. Let's say we can boost up and get close to our orbiter. Maybe we'll be able to move the orbiter closer to us. I don't know. Oh god, this has been the most stressful experience. Thank you for that follow. So we cannot... Oh, wait, no, look. We can get pretty close, actually. I have a serious case of dry mouth right now. So what if, let's see, we add a maneuver at our periapsis and push up 23. That's 25. Let's... What am I fiddling around with here? We assume we have 23. How, if, let's say we do this burn, how much would we have to wait? How many orbits? 1, 2? 2 for it to get sort of close. What happened? You sent a man in space, landed on the moon, only realized then that the man you sent was an imbecile. Kind of, yeah. In a way. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch to this vessel. We're gonna see if there's there's a reason Kerbals only have the stats courage and stupidity. I like that. Let's see if we can do this the other way around. We set as target. And we do something like... Wait, get down. Add a maneuver. To go down. And see if we can get this down to its level and how much that would cost. That is minuscule amounts of delta V because we have 1800. See, I knew I should have transferred fuel from our lander here. So our orbit isn't that good. That's one problem. We would need to adjust our orbit. So for that, thank you very much. We would need to wait until... Whoa, not that much, not that much. For this, our relative orbit, we're gonna have to adjust that a little bit to equalize that baby. That's 30 meters per second that we're gonna be using here. Now this thing does not have any SES because we have Bill the Engineer on it. Bill the Engineer, who's going to be the savior of everything. That will greatly reduce time need for character creation in Kerbal Tabletop RPG. That's beautiful. Thank you for that follow. We're gonna get this guy back. We're gonna get these guys back. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Just you wait and see. So, rendezvous stats. Our relative inclination is 3.58. We're gonna burn here for 30 meters a second with this one because we have enough fuel to match their plane. And then we're gonna see what we can do. Possibly get the lander to burn up to the orbit of the orbiter. And then once it's at its apoapsis, we go to the orbiter and then adjust its orbit. We're gonna match from here. God, this is the most nerve-wracking thing I've done in Kerbal. The difficulty here is we're not going to be able to hold our any maneuver node accurately because Bill is not a pilot. Okay, 3, 2, 1, burn. Adjusting, off. 0.2. It's not amazing, but it'll do. Okay. The Dick Grayson, where's our... There we go, there's our lander. We're gonna switch to that one. KSP Tabletop RPG, that would be amazing. Okay, just to check, they have 4 days. They can survive for 4 more days. Perfect. we have as target the manned Mun mission. Where are we? We are on... Hold on, let's rename this vessel. Oh, it is a lander. Okay, we're good, we're good. Checks is 3. So, let's see. If we add a maneuver, and we make this 23, that's exactly what we can spend. Now let's see when or where we could... Wherever we are at a bad spot to circularize. Let's see about adding a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see about adding one maneuver. I mean, one... There we go. Wait, stop being weird. We click this, and then we click that to say, what if we did this for one orbit more? Is there any way we can adjust this? What if we did another orbit? Hello? That gets us close. That gets us 11 kilometers separate at a relative speed of 11.8 meters per second. If we did this burn, and then we do the rest, finishing up. Yeah, we're okay, buddy. We're okay. Just stop that. There we go. We do this burn, and then our next encounter, we're gonna circularize with Bob. We're gonna do this. Crash into Mun at curb and escape velocity. Look. Look. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. If it kills me to do it, we're gonna be okay. So, let's add for that maneuver node. By the way, we've planted a flag on the Mun. We've completed contract for 156. So, worst comes to worst, we've gotten the price of the rocket back. We've walked on the surface of the Mun. We've planted a flag on it. Lovely. So we'll beat the Russians to Mun after all. Nukes the Mun to pieces. 11 kilometers. Can you just hop from lander to orbiter using the jetpack? Would we be able to do both Kerbals at the same time and match the speed well enough? I don't know if I'm good enough for that. Oh god. I can't deal with this. Oh my god, we're over the first Mun landing site again. Hi fellas. Actually, this is... we will be able to warp faster if we take the other one. Oh, whew, that's the lander. That's having trouble. Hi, kitty. Hi, buddy. Yeah, hi. Isn't that what F5 is for? Yep, hard mode. We're doing this hard mode. I can quick save, but I mean, the point really is, if I mess up, Kerbals die. Oh, yeah. Is there anything I can destroy now? I kind of want the RCS. We could probably get the 23 meters per second using RCS, I'm suddenly realizing.